Today we are doing probably my biggest show yet. Woo! In music. We are going to O'Neill's in Soho. They have got an open mic tonight, but the audience can vote on which performer was their favourite, and the favourite gets £100 cash as a prize. So that's a really cool idea. I'm expecting there'll be a lot of people. They're also open till 2 a.m. and it's Soho, so it's not like North London, you know, it's probably going to be quite filled, I'd imagine, more than my other ones. So yeah, it should be really fun. Today we are trying something new as well. I am bringing a backing track, and that backing track is for Daydream. When I was practicing, like, I was getting so hyped. It's such a fun song. I can imagine it going crazy with an audience. Also, this open mic night has a really kind of different way of functioning. So you have to sign up in advance. So I signed up on Instagram, and then they say arrive here by this time, check in with the host. And on the night, you get picked out randomly out of a hat. So you don't know when you're going to play. And you don't know how many songs you're going to play until you're there on the night, because they have to figure out how many performers are going on and stuff. So it could be anywhere from 1 to 5 songs. It's going to be a fascinating night, to be honest. It's going to be really fun. My bass guitar case broke like last week, and so I'm still waiting on a new one to arrive. So it's just naked in the back of my car still. It sucks. I can't wait for a case to protect it, and so I don't have to like keep an eye on it the whole time and hold it awkwardly and stuff. Today's Monday. On Thursday this week, I'm going to Amsterdam. I will be vlogging that. So if you're interested, keep an eye out for those videos. Oh, I didn't even bring ID with me. Hello.
Hi everyone, and welcome to the first open mic of 2026 in O'Neill. Woo! Yeah. Every week we have some amazing up-and-coming musicians from all different genres, all different backgrounds, all coming to the hottest open mic in London.
It's backing track for the second one, and the first one's me and the bass.
Can I just ask how long your songs are? We're like running quite a lot.
Okay, cool. The second one is... they're probably about 4 minutes each.
Is that possible if you could do like one song?
Could I do... yeah.
I'm so sorry, but just the other engineers that kind of thing.
That's okay. That's okay.
I wasn't expecting there to be that many people.
That's all good. I'll do the backing track one then.
Yeah, sorry, I'm just double checking.
Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Daniel. And this is a song I wrote and produced called Daydream.
Going crazy, chasing all the beautiful skies, living like I'm in a daydream, but we'll begin our lives. And as I'm calling back to the memories, right there, I guess I'm back to say that baby, but yes, I hate it, but look at my space, it's not impressive. Don't care about who you are, where you came from, jumping on the camera and moving my face on the floor. The better, I'm this clever, now get up on my level. Tell me
Thank you so much. Are you from Brazil?
Yeah.
I can tell. I'm half Brazilian.
Really?
Yeah. I'm on the way to the car now. Yeah, it was meant to be 2 songs, and it was 2 songs for every performer, but towards the end they were running out of time, so the last, me and like 2 other people had just 1 song. So I did Daydream, so I brought this for no reason in the end. I didn't end up using it, but still, it's cool to bring. Definitely a conversation starter. It was really hard to hear the backing track when I was performing, by the way, so yeah, that was troublesome. Also, look at what shop I'm parked right in front of. That is the Jellycat shop we went into. Me, Sean, Ella and Katie went into in the Hunt the Chickens vlog. Got lots of compliments on the song. It was a shame I couldn't do 2, but like, still, it was really good experience to do a backing track, to use a backing track and do Daydream as well. Turns out all my breathing work of like figuring out when was a good time to breathe in my practicing, yeah, that all went out the window in the second verse a little bit, but it ended up good. They post a video on their Instagram, and like if you like it, then it counts as like a little point towards you for the voting system. And I looked at it, I couldn't watch it for more than 2 seconds because my movements, wow, I cannot dance at all. My movements are awful. They're really bad. So that's one thing to maybe invest some time in. To hopefully I do that one again, because that one is fun. And like I said, it was actually, yeah, it did end up being my biggest performance of my own song. Like, I've done karaoke stuff that's had like loads of people, but an original. And some people were singing along as well. Like, people were singing along towards the end of it, which is so cool because I made it easy enough to pick up on like a couple listens. So I'm glad they could join in. I don't know how I sounded at all, to be honest. Hopefully it sounded good for everyone, but it was really hard to hear what the actual thing sounded like for the people. And like I said, it was hard to hear my backing track at points. Like at the start when the piano's loading in, I really had to lock in and be like, what am I hearing? Okay, counting along to make sure I came in right. It ended up being not too difficult, but at the start I was like scared. I was like, damn, I cannot hear shit. So this rhythmic song is not gonna go well. Not gonna be on beat. Nah, but it did go well. Alright, that is it. I'm gonna get out of London now. By the way, parking in central London, Soho, not fun actually. I mean, it ended up being okay, but it took about 15 minutes finding a place and getting a bit stressed out. Another thing is I forgot to do the let's go, and that's such a vibe booster. Let me give you the example right now. Living like I'm in a daydream. Before we all begin our love, let's go. Hey. Just wanted to add that in. That's a shame I didn't do that. And in future performances, make sure to do that, because that is like the best bit. That gets me hyped, and when I'm hyped, then I can make everyone else hyped. So that's really important. Alright guys, thanks so much for watching. Thanks for supporting. See you later.